Happy New Year. You know, when we think about things, it sometimes doesn't feel like it's a Happy New Year when we're talking about the stock market. I want to spend a moment talking about that specifically because we've had some unknowns out there that's kind of coming forward into 2019 that's been there in 2018, namely tariffs as well as some of the Federal Reserve policies that are coming out. So that is still an unknown. We also have new news with China that is coming out as well, that there is some of their manufacturing is not doing well and actually contracting. And while we're not seeing that lead to a recession yet, the unknown that China could be going into a recession is always out there. So those are the unknowns. With that, I do expect volatility. So hear me say that I do expect some volatility this year. But here's the thing. We now have a split Congress. And while we're not looking for gridlock, I do actually expect us to have a little more kind of balance when it comes to our federal government. And that, I think, could translate into what we're seeing with the Federal Reserve as well. So that alone may alleviate some of those concerns. Then we start looking at China and the manufacturing and some of the other data that's coming out of China. And it leads me to at least think that China would love to have at least some clarity on this and some ways to put this all behind them. If that's true, then we could actually have some clarity with tariffs, which may help not only the Chinese economy, then also our economy as well. And that could alleviate some of the unknowns. And so while we kind of are thinking through all this, while we're seeing all of these things happening, here's what I want you to kind of be focusing on. First of all, I've talked about this in past videos, that a split Congress can actually be good for our stock market. Second thing is that if we take a look at kind of a lot of what is going on with business spending, with consumer spending, it's all very positive right now. When we take a look at it that way, that will contribute to our economy, and our economy is still growing. Great news. So we have growth happening, and over time, we've talked about this, that if our economy is growing, over time the stock market can follow suit and follow whatever the economy does. So there's actually some good reasons to believe that we can have a good year, and that's what we've put into our outlook for 2019. So with that, just know that volatility is out there. Keep your emotions in check. Take care. Have a great day.